Hello, everyone. I'm Yikun. I use he, him pronouns. Today, I'd like to invite you all to step inside my diary, out, within, and beyond. I come from a large traditional Chinese family. Each spring festival, we like to put up some red banner outside the door, which symbolize harmony and prosperity within the household. But every time as I walk under those banners, I can't help but feel a sense of pressure. As a Chinese man, I got a script of filial piety. I'm expected to uphold my family honor, provide stability, and continue the family line by getting married and having children. However, as a Chinese gay child, this script changed a lot. This script conflicts with my true self, with who I love, and with my desire for companionship and emotional fulfillment. I'm not alone in this struggle. There are 56% of Chinese LGBTQ population face discrimination within their family, leading 84% of Chinese gay men to marry straight women, and 42% have contemplated or even attempted suicide to escape these conflicts. In Chinese culture, family is everything. But things are changing. The modern relationships are different and challenging this old belief. A growing movement of modern filial piety has emerged, in which people try to find a balance between personal happiness and family expectation. When I was 23rd, I met Oliver. He took me to eat a cheesecake, and we were into a relationship 2 months later. It was a really good cheesecake. But a year later, we broke up since his family put so much pressure on him to get married. Definitely, it made me really sad. But growing up, whenever I felt sad, my younger sister was always the one I'd like to lean on for support. That day, I found her lounging on a beanbag chair, watching Modern Family. She glanced at me and said, "Bro, I'm watching Modern Family. Can't talk now." I didn't care what she was doing. I just walked over and sat down and tearfully told her, "Vera, I have something to tell you. I'm gay." She immediately turned off the iPad, sat up straight, and I bet in that moment her older brother tearfully coming out to her was more exciting than any episode of Modern Family. My sister just rolled her eyes and said, "I know, because every time you think Gaga's born this way in your room every day." Then she shrugged and said, "It's not a big deal, but if you're going to be gay, at least be a cool gay. Don't worry about what others think. Just be yourself and embrace who you are." My sister, she's brave, she's kind, she's nice, and she's here. She's crying. This time, it's her turn to cry. So my sister inspired me to bravely take the first step towards self-acceptance and let me understand my happiness and authenticity were just as important as fulfilling my duty as a son and a brother. So today, what I'm going to talk about is how might we foster a more inclusive and compassionate understanding of family dynamic to bridge the gap between traditional cultural expectation and the personal identity of Chinese gay men. After realizing the importance of self-acceptance, I feel inspired to do something about it, to help other persons who might be struggling with a similar issue. And I had the incredible opportunity to volunteer as an event planner at the Chinese Rainbow Network, an organization based in the United States dedicated to supporting LGBTQ community. And over the past 2 years, I have conducted extensive interview and I engaged with participants in two co-creation sections by utilizing my two prototypes, the coming out simulator and the conversation card. Through my interview and co-creation, I've come to realize that we all have our unique path to self-discovery and acceptance. Our story may be different, but our struggle and triumph unite us. Therefore, I have learned that the community engagement and narrative communication can be a powerful tool for promoting understanding and empathy. It creates a sense of shared experience and help us to break down the barrier often divide us. So today, I'm thrilled to introduce you all the Tea Talk Gathering, an innovative intervention that aims to create a safe and supportive space for Chinese gay men to openly discuss their experience. This gathering is open to both out and closet individuals who have struggled with this conflict relationship. Our hope is that through this conversation, participants will gain insights into their experience, develop coping strategy, and build stronger relationship with themselves and their family. The gathering begins with a consent form, ensuring that everyone feels comfortable and respected throughout the event. This is followed by an ice-breaking activity to help them get to know each other. Next, evaluating action section is led by the psychology expertise to provide guidance and support for the participant. But one unique aspect of the Tea Talk gathering is the collaboration between out person and closet person. The out person are invited to share their experience, while closet person are given the opportunity to share their struggles. This collaboration provides a diverse of perspective and resources, making the solution more targeted and effective. So far, the Tea Talk gathering have been hosted 6 times. I was deeply moved by the story shared during the gathering. But I wonder, and I struggle with, how to preserve and share this powerful story. Therefore, another intervention that I'm excited to share with you all today is the graphic novel series Coming Out, Coming Home. The graphic novel is the result of the conversation that happened in our gathering. It explores various paths of self-discovery and acceptance, and offers a powerful message of self-empowerment and reconciliation. The novel featured 2 stories of men who choose to come out with their family, and 2 stories of men who choose not to. The purpose of the story is to illustrate that there is no right or wrong answer when it comes to coming out, but rather, the most important thing is for individual to be true to themselves and find self-acceptance. And if they would like to, they can send me their illustration and a brief description of their journey. Their story will be added to my growing collection of the story and may even inspire others who are facing similar challenges during our gathering. As I look back on the result of my intervention, both Tea Talk gathering and the graphic novel have made a positive impact. I helped it bring 45 people together in our community and engage them in conversation around self-acceptance. And the Tea Talk gathering have become a regular series in our organization, Chinese Rainbow Network. And for the graphic novel, I'm happy to share that I've completed the book proposal. And I'm currently in discussion with the publisher to think about how to bring this novel to the world. I feel like I'm lucky. I witnessed so many touching and deeply personal stories. 2 months ago, I received a message from Victor, who has been a regular participant in our events. He shared that he successfully came out to his parents, and finally, he can live in the light, not the darkness. I cannot express how moved I was when I received that message. I'm grateful that he allowed me to share his story with you all today. Victor told me that if his story can just inspire just one person, it would be worth it. Well, we've made progress in empowering individuals and building a community. The journey toward improving the experience of Chinese gay men and their family is a complex and ongoing one. To move forward, we need to bring our families and trust and network into the conversation too. According to peer research, if LGBTQ individual got family support, the suicide rate will drop from 42% to 6%. To achieve this, I'm partnering with the Chinese Rainbow Network to launch a new upcoming initiative called Free Parents Hug, which aims to provide a safe space for parents to learn about and support their LGBTQ children. In conclusion, coming back to my journey as a Chinese gay child, I'm still going through this process, and I haven't been able to talk with my parents about my identity. But 2 months ago, I went back to China and had a life-changing conversation with them. We talked about our hope and expectation. And my mother, who has been always sensitive to my emotion, she said that something weighing heavily on me. But at that moment, she just said, no matter what happened and no matter who you are, as a mother, I will always choose my children. Thank you. As I share with you my journey so far, I would like to take a moment to express my gratitude to everyone who has shared their story with me throughout this journey. Your courage and vulnerability have inspired and motivated me to continue working toward creating a more inclusive and accepting society. And I want to say thank you to my advisor for your guidance and support throughout this journey. To my family, I want to say thank you for always being there with me and supporting me in everything I do. And I love my homeland, China. The Chinese traditional culture endowes a special significance and value to the concept of family. That's the thing I will never forget and abandon. At the end, I hope each LGBTQ individual, I hope you can live your life out, delve deep within yourself, and venture beyond the societal expectation. Remember, at least be a cool gay. Thank you.